I hate hot slugs.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one.
Let's go, baby. Preseason week 4. For real, though.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. Play fake here on first down. And his first pass.
Come on, lead him.
Complete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. He'll be tackled shy on the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
Well, I think that's
couple
what
yards out of that
here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold.
What? Are you kidding me?
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield.
Come on, man.
Space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
That was a first down.
Here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Back deep is Darren Sproles.
Really? The shit kick.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Completes it to Ajayi. Stops shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Looking left side, he's got a man. It's Gibson, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Who is Gibson? I've never even heard of him.
First down.
Let's go.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
3 for 3.
It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Wentz to throw again. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Darren Lee there to get him down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Come on now, come on now, let's go.
On play action, it's Wentz. That's going to be caught.
Come on, man. This is not good. Not good.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Sure does.
Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
On first down, Darnold. And it pops free.
Come
the
on.
Collision there jarred the ball
0 for 3.
Second down.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Kind of a muddle.
I miss you, Teddy Bridgewater.
Where you go make a play on the football.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Hurry up, here we go.
They go play action here on first down.
Come on.
He threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Leopard, Leopard. Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
Second down and 10, Darnold. That's caught right side by Anderson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Toss play. Powell.
What are you doing?
Down near the 20 at the 21. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Third and long, it's Darnold. He's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They've got it first and goal at the 7. Now it's Darnold. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. In for the score. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Here's Myers now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Eagles offense trotting back out there, and believe it or not, yes, there are already some concerns on Philly Talk Radio because they just have not looked that sharp in the preseason.
And that's just how it is in Philadelphia. If everything's not perfect, people are going to start to rumble despite a Super Bowl win. And that evidence you're talking about, 5-0 shutout by the Cleveland Browns, who went 0-16 last year. That happened in week 3 of the preseason. They're 0-3 in the preseason. And is Nick Foles going to be their starting quarterback? That's what they're expecting on opening night against Atlanta.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they will finally bring this one back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal. They'll run. This is Powell. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. He tried to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's third and goal. To throw is Darnold. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on.
Come on.
It's fourth down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Interesting, a chip shot field goal here would give them the lead, but instead, they're going on fourth down. They run for it. Here's Powell. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. Powell denied on fourth and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. In his own end zone, it's Wentz. He's going to flip that out.
Safety, baby.
And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preach, it's coach, it's thought about.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Damn, stop shaking, man.
Tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence.
Oh, come on.
Play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. Got an open man. It's a new one. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Watch it now, Barney! Leopard!
Now off the bootleg, Darnold. He hits Jermaine Kearse. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down.
Leopard! Leopard!
This is the running back, Powell. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
I don't understand how you go out of bounds, but the clock keeps running. Somebody explain that to me.
Here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout.
Leopard! Leopard! Watch it now, Barney! Barney! All right, now, lucky 56! Lucky 56!
They'll run again. Again, it's Powell.
Come on, stay on your block, Robbie. That's a touchdown.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Leopard! Leopard!
Oh, you done messed up now.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Darnold for the red zone now.
I threw it.
He's sacked back around the 28.
I threw it.
And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Lost freaking 8 yards, man.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
No. Oh, chill.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Come on.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the lead grows to 4. It's 11-7. Maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Now he'll escape to his... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jordan Jenkins in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Shorty.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, Brandon, this is a former first-round pick.
There we go, baby.
Disappointment in his career up till now, but he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
Leopard! Hey, we got four down. Gun! Watch it now, Barney!
After the interception, here's Darnold.
Oh, come on!
Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Yo, wussy.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
All right, come on. Get these points.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Oh, this is a touchdown. Curse.
Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down. And this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. shotgun. Here's Darnold. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
All right, anymore.
To the air again, Darnold. And his throw here is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
No, check. Patriot now, Patriot.
Again, Darnold.
Throw it.
Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Chris Long. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The Jets on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. This will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson as the first half is winding down. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Let's go.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Get out of here! Wow.
Taken down, but not before he
Wow.
gets into enemy territory. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. To throw is Wentz. A dump off to Sproles. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Throwing now is Wentz.
Oh! Sha-na-na-na!
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure
Let's
on.
go,
That was a
baby.
strong safety. When I was in college, we often called
Let's
it a
go,
lightning
baby.
blitz.
Play action on 3rd down. Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
We're coming, baby.
Surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
All right, Robbie.
Watch him now, Barney.
Darnold on 1st down. Past the 20. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Being chased out left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And Myers able to knock it through, and that will get the lead up to 14. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The
now
best bet.
Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense, they want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive. And maybe
Are you
get in the same
serious?
position.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
He's at the 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia.
Good play. Good play.
Jay, 75 yards. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. And
He should have been stopped in the backfield.
Runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. As we inch closer to the regular season, I'm just peering down at some of the preseason records. Right now, Ravens 4-0, Bengals, Panthers, Cardinals, all 3-0. I guess my question is, what stock do you put in these preseason records?
No, the easy answer is nothing because the preseason doesn't really matter. But some organizations do put more stock in it than others. Some of them want to win every preseason game. Others don't worry about that at all. Intel has told me that only one team has won the Super Bowl after going 0-4 in the preseason, and that was in a strike year, I believe, when Washington did it. So for the most part, you just don't want to go winless in the preseason. But remember this. The Browns and the Lions both went 4-0 preseasons, then they went 0-16 in the regular season.
Speaking of winless teams, Eagles and Falcons both winless right now, could be Super Bowl contenders.
I still think that they're going to be, whether they go winless or not.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Not good.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come.
Come on.
Intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he takes this one back.
I deserve that.
Zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD.
I deserve that.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yo, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. New York set to take the field. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really settle, you know, to sit there and kind of see it.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Mike Bennett, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 23 yards on the play. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
4 down. Set. 3-19. 3-19. Hot.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. And running with power here. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 52 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Fletcher Cox able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
No. Check. Patriot.
On 2nd down, Darnold. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Powell. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No.
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. On 4th down, Darnold. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. The Tide Bulls tried it, went for it, but it didn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on down.
That is bullshit.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room.
Let's go. Let's go.
Complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
We're coming.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. In his own end zone, it's Wentz. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. And no, it's incomplete. Doug Pedersen's guys come up empty here on 4th down. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Bilal Powell taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here's Myers now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jordan Jenkins able to disrupt yet another pass play, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. On 1st down, Wentz, incomplete.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward to get the 1st down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wentz will try again on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He's got his man. That's Wallace. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Back to throw. It's complete left side to Aguilar. And he'll go down at the 28. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to get the defense downfield.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Henry Anderson, big man from Stanford there for the stop. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw. Wide open.
Come on, he's supposed to light him up.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. He's back to throw. Goes underneath for Sproles. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
On 2nd and goal, Ajayi, the lone man in the backfield. One final try now for Wentz. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Well, win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. They're going to try and run for it. And
What?
Into the end zone. No flags. And there may be a play away from winning the football game. Elliott now to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. Well, this one, partner, was fun.
That was horrible.
They got the points late, right before the